long shot. Oh, Hurricane! The mercenary, Charlie Mack.
And it looks like it might. He is the Jersey Devil Atlas Lion. Or have we, you know, is this Jake Napier? Liberator, his one-time tag team partner.
And boom! Spot. And look like we're fallen angel. Yeah. What the? Devil's cut out of nowhere! And I got him in there, sister! Oh my God! Stunner! Stunner! Stunner!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Emerge number 1. Tonight we have the Tournament of Championships. We're going to crown an Outlaw Champion. We're going to crown a Global Champion. And next week, we're going to crown a TWE Emerge World Champion. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're going to start off with Darren Savior versus the future Cody Cole Outlaw Championship. It's Intensity Rules, and it's next. We're here with Emerge, honoring the wishes of the former TWE superstars here on our AWE roster. They want one final season of TWE, and we're here to bring it to you as Emerge. TWE Emerge here on AWE before it just becomes its own entity. So until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy some wrestling. Coming out first, we have Darren Savior. He's part of that dangerous stable, Revelation, with Charlie Mack, with Nick Alexander, with Chase Carnage. And one can only assume that given that advantage, he's going to have to defeat Cody Cole here tonight. AWE Tag Team Championships, looking to become the Outlaw Champion and second ever dual champion here in AWE, the first being his tag team partner and brother, Damon Kreed. But don't let Damon Kreed's shadow overcast what Cody Cole has done and is looking to continue doing here, and that is building a legacy, carving out a legacy as one of the best young talents here in action wrestling entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, this match set for one fall is an Intensity Rules match and is for the vacant TWE Emerge Outlaw Championship. Cody Cole, Darren Savior. No disqualification and falls count anywhere are in effect. When you two are ready, let this championship bout begin. Let's go, baby! ladies and gentlemen, as this match gets underway, you can hear the reaction from the fellow superstars and fans alike here at the battleground at AWE. Cody Cole. Cody Cole in a side headlock applied by Darren Savior. And Cole pushes him off. And a big clothesline, big right drops Darren Savior. And Cody Cole looking to become the Outlaw Champion, the championship that was vacated when TWE disbanded, along with the other two championships, that being the Global and the TWE World Championship. We will have winners and holders of those titles by the end of this tournament after Emerge number 2 next week. And a big drop kick from Darren Savior. Cody Cole falls to the other side of the ring. And remember, no disqualification, falls count anywhere. Intensity rules here in this match. We can see anything. We can see them go anywhere and do anything. And do you hear the shot from that hand on the back of Cody Cole? And now to the ribs. And Darren Savior pulling up the shirt. Referee checking on Cole, but he can't do anything to stop the onslaught. And you hear the collective ooze of the audience here in attendance tonight, and the referee powerless to stop what's happening right now. And Darren Savior. Darren Savior has it. Inverted DDT. Cody Cole planted on the back of his head. Cody Cole still reeling from those pan shots to the back into the midsection. And now more from Savior. Savior putting it on the midsection of Cole. Senton! Doing a little bit of extra damage with that senton with his pan draped over. Cody Cole and a kick out. And once again, Darren Savior making it a point that he doesn't like Cole. And a kick to the shoulder. And a kick. Oh, and a big chop lighting up the chest and slaps from Cody Cole, and Darren Savior just taking it. Now Cole looking for a suplex. Savior looking to counter. And Cole snaps off the suplex. Cole won that altercation. Still feeling those shots. And how can you not? You heard it. And I think he's looking for some payback, for some revenge here against Darren Savior. Oh, and a chair shot.
Play that game. Play that game, son.
Oh, and Cody Cole making sure. Oh, and the audience wanting more, and Cody Cole will give it to him, going to town on Darren Savior with that pin. Cody Cole feeling it right now here in the battleground at AWE. How can you not? There's such atmosphere, such ambiance here in this arena, this battleground, this warehouse. It's like Fight Club out here. Don't talk about it in a German from Cody Cole. Cody Cole almost got pinned there. See the referee counting. Cole keeps it locked, and another German just folding over Darren Savior and trying to bridge as Cody Cole, but Darren Savior playing good defense here by letting his body be limber and loose and not allowing himself to get bridged and pinned there by Cody Cole. Once again, going right over. Darren Savior playing some really smart and good defense here. Cody Cole has to take the extra time to roll him up, and it's going to give Darren Savior what he needs to kick out. And the question on everyone's mind, without a doubt, is how is Revelation going to be involved here in this match? Are they going to get involved? there are no disqualifications. There are falls count anywhere. So one has to imagine that if they want stablemate Darren Savior to become Outlaw Champion here in Emerge on the first episode, they're going to be at ringside. They're going to interfere. They're going to do what they have to do, and one can just assume that. And Cody Cole maybe has a game plan for that if it were to happen. And Cole with a Savior kick right to the chest, right to the sternum. And Darren Savior looking to use this ladder that Cole propped up against him. Goes for the Irish whip into the ladder, doesn't get it. Oh, and the ladder collapses. We've seen many a bump taken on that ladder here, and the ref looking to make sure nothing impaled Darren Savior. Cole not done with the ladder, gonna set it back up. And Cole just wants to put Darren Savior through this ladder. Look at the dirt on Darren Savior as we get the light back on here. And Cole propping up a chair now. And a shot, and you heard the audience. They know as well as we do. Cody Cole looking to do some damage, and he does. Puts Savior through the ladder. And Cody Cole feeling himself right now, and everyone else in the building as well. Cody Cole saying this is his house, and I agree. As of right now, Cody Cole has not lost at the Battleground, defeating Jackson Palace on this week's episode of Next Level. Albeit with the help of a concussed referee, a win is a win. Oh, and throwing Darren Savior into the... And throwing Darren Savior out of the Battleground. They're taking this fight outside and into the streets, amongst the cars, amongst the broken glass, the trailers, the dumpsters, and everything. Darren Savior throws Cody Cole onto this trailer, and a Savior kick to the gut. And Cole is down. Oh, and a kick to the back of the head from Darren Savior. Savior measuring. Savior kick lands right on the face, and this could be it. But Savior looking to get down. I'm not really sure why he's down right now. Delivering a nice Savior kick, and just Cole had to just eat it. And now Savior's down. I don't know. Did he tweak an ankle? I do not know. It doesn't make any sense, but Cole gonna take advantage in a DDT planning Darren Savior right in that trailer. Not a smart game plan there by Darren Savior. I'm not sure what happened. All I know is 1 second he's delivering a Savior kick and has the momentum, and next he's down on the ground. I have no idea. But Cole, like I said, took advantage. Both of these men are veterans, and if you're a former watcher of TWE on Facebook Live, you understand what these men have gone through. And if you're new, or if you're just an AWE fan watching right here on YouTube, go to the TWE Emerge page on Facebook and check it out. All the historic TWE archives are still on there. They're still up, and Cody Cole delivering a splash and trying to get the pinfall, but unable to. Go to the Facebook page. Go check out those old live videos. See what these men have done before coming here to AWE and before, obviously, Emerge came to be. Cody Cole with a right. These men, I'm not sure how far they're willing to take it. Cody Cole Irish whipped into the side of that trailer. Darren Savior trying to deliver more blows, deliver more damage to the cranium of Cody Cole, and just a lackadaisical kick. And this is why Darren Savior hasn't had much success here in AWE up to this point. He gets momentum, and it's like he surrenders it. You saw earlier, he delivered the super kick, and then he just laid down on the ground, and now he has all the momentum in the world, And Darren Savior is lumped over. Is it the conditioning? Is it the lack of stamina on behalf of Darren Savior? I think it has to be. Is he's just, I mean, he looks gassed right now. And that's where you see Cody Cole is in the gym. Cody Cole is always getting better. And can the same be said for Darren Savior? I think one has to question that if Darren loses this match here tonight. As Cole went careening into the side of the battleground here at AWE in this car once again. We've seen it. Henry Mack and King Neon throwback to that backyard brawl match. And Darren Savior able to play enough defense to prevent himself from hitting the hood of the car. But Cody Cole, like I said earlier, the stamina, the endurance, the resilience of Cody Cole, able to stay on the offense and throwing Darren Savior into that bucket of what seems to be materials. I don't know. But Cody Cole stays on the offensive, and that's why he's had more success than Darren Savior here in AWE. But Darren Savior with the low blow and the ref powerless, probably trying to plead his case here, powerless to stop the low blows. And these men, Darren Savior ramming Cody Cole into the chain link, and once again delivering a shoulder block. And Savior's had enough, and he's going for the drop kick, and he lands on the ground in a heap. And Cody Cole, athletic enough to get out of the way of that drop kick. And Darren Savior paid for it. And the referee telling Cody Cole not to be up there. You don't want to be up there! And a big drop from Cody Cole. And this could very well be it, but it's not. Kick out at 2. Referee checking on the ribs and the diaphragm of Darren Savior, making sure that he's able to compete and continue here in this match. And Cody Cole, Darren Savior taking it back inside, it looks like. Cole has all the momentum right now. Wouldn't surprise me if he is crowned the first ever Emerge Outlaw Champion. If he could be a dual champion right there alongside his brother Damon Kreed, formerly Atlas Liger. I mean, what a case they would make for the best in the business. Big splash from Cody Cole. And this could be his ticket. And a kick out at 2 from Darren Savior. Let's get a replay. Watch this splash. What height. Getting across the ring there, Cody Cole. And he got all of it, and Darren Savior just resilient enough to kick out. And that splash took everything out of Cole, as well as all the wind out of the lungs of Savior. But Savior back up to his feet now, has the arms behind. Cody Cole can't go anywhere. And the feet to the spine of Cody Cole. And the facial expression says it all. 1 and 2, and a kick out from Cole. Right on time. And both men so exhausted from this battle, this war that is going on right now for the TWE Emerge Outlaw Championship. This title, I do believe, was last held by Cody Cole in TWE before TWE was disbanded. So it would only be poetic for Cole to win it here tonight and retain, essentially, his championship that he never lost. But Darren Savior and Revelation have other plans, and going for a fallen angel has the full Nelson applied. Not gonna get it. And Darren Savior, Cole trying to wrap around and get that DDT. And Savior, what great defense. Has to surrender. Has to just give himself up so that Cole can't hit that spike DDT. And what great defense, what awareness by Darren Savior. You can speak to the lack of conditioning on Savior's part, but never speak about the lack of experience. He is so experienced. He's been in these spots. He's been in these situations. If you're a fan of TWE, you know. And trying to play that defense again, but Cole able to hoist him up, going for a guillotine as Savior doesn't get it. And a spike DDT. And this could be it if Cole can make the cover. 2. Doesn't get it. Once again, Darren Savior, what experience. He tried to lock in the guillotine right there to play defense once again, and Cole, just the core strength that Cole has. And I'm telling you, all the time in the gym equates to matches like these. You saw him win match of the show here on Next Level just a couple days ago against Jackson Palace. It's being in the gym. It's performing week in and week out. And that's what Cole does. And Darren Savior with a fallen angel out of nowhere. Seemingly nowhere. And this could very well do it. And Cole just able to get the shoulder up. Oh, and the referee knocked out by Revelation stablemate Charlie Mack. And even if the referee saw that, he couldn't disqualify Charlie Mack, or couldn't disqualify Darren Savior, rather, knowing that that is his stablemate. No, he can't do anything, but there's that deadly backstabber move once again from Darren Savior, and we have all seen this, and no, you cannot screw Cole out of what is rightfully his. No, king of battle! Charlie Mack, you animal. This is despicable. These acts are treacherous. And the referee getting woke up. This is just garbage. Don't give it to Darren Savior, and thank God, Cody Cole able to kick out. And Darren Savior pleading his case. The referee was knocked out by Charlie Mack. That is his own doing, his own fault. There are no disqualifications, but Cody Cole able to steal it and walk away the Outlaw Champion. What a turn of events. Charlie Mack just as shocked as I am, just as shocked as you are. Cody Cole is going to walk out of here dual champion.
Get to that power.
Charlie Mack visibly frustrated with Darren Savior, and rightfully so. Savior had this match served up to him on a silver platter, and Cole just able to slither away from this. And Cole's going on to the next round of the tournament, but look at the hell that these men went through. Cody Cole was vibing, he was feeling it, and he got up on the fence and delivered this deadly, almost a coffin drop from the top of the chain link, and Darren Savior, don't know how he did it, but he got the shoulder up. Watch this splash. What height, what athleticism to deliver that all the way across there to Darren Savior, and Savior, resilience to kick out. And watch this, that move right there, I have a feeling that Darren Savior is going to start implementing that to get where he wants to be here in action wrestling entertainment. In this spike DDT, Darren Savior did, he tried so hard not to eat that move. And after the pin, the referee was knocked out. And see, here's where Charlie Mack messed up. Here's where Revelation messed up. And they're not quite where they need to be just yet. But when they get there, my goodness, is it going to be scary. You see, the referee didn't have to be knocked out, Charlie Mack. You see, that's an oversight on your part. You're used to these singles matches where you have to be treacherous and you have to be underhanded, use underhanded tactics, but you didn't have to do that. There's no disqualification. You could have came in at the very beginning of the match, but instead you waited, you tried to knock out the referee, resulted in a slow count there after you wake up the ref, and that's your own fault, Charlie Mack, and that's your own fault, and the referee able to gather himself and count the pin there for Cody Cole.
TWE Merge Outlaw Champion Cody
And
Cole.
Darren Savior has no one to blame but himself and Charlie Mack for getting screwed out of the Outlaw title. Cody Cole is advancing to their quarterfinals here in the Tournament of Championships on Emerge. What a first match for Emerge. I mean, Charlie Mack telling Savior he was so close, and close only counts in horseshoes and grenades and beanbag toss. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Tanner Andrews, Captain Tanner Andrews against Matt Mayhem. And It's only a singles match. There's no title on the line. But the winner of this will go on to face the mercenary Charlie Mack in the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals. Tanner Andrews, not a TWE original, so to speak. Actually, the only company he's ever wrestled
Somebody
with
call for a pair?
is AWE. He made his debut right here. He's homegrown, and I don't think he's ever won a match here in AWE, and he wasn't able to fight at Clash 2 due to the leg injury that he sustained. And when we saw him with his tag team partner El Contrastico, who is absent here tonight, and I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm sure he would be here to support his captain. Maybe he's homesick. I have no idea what's going on. But that will probably prove costly for Tanner Andrews. You really want to have someone like El Contrastico who knows the ins and outs of the wrestling business. They're on your side. They're at ringside to maybe help you get the wins that you can't get on your own. And coming out here now is Matt Mayhem. And fans of AWE, you've never seen Matt Mayhem, but the TWE people tuning in right now, you guys that have been following the Facebook page for years, you all are very familiar with Matt Mayhem. You know what he can do. And the AWE fans, on the contrary, know Tanner Andrews. You know what he can do. And I have no faith that this match will be what Darren Savior and Cody Cole just put on. But maybe they can give us something close to the action that we saw in that match. However, the rules of this match are normal. There are countouts, there are disqualifications. Just a singles match and a big clothesline dropping Matt Mayhem. So I doubt we're going to see anything like what we saw in the last match, and it probably won't go as long either. And a little splash there from Captain Andrews. Matt Mayhem needs some Captain Morgan right now. Feeling the effects of that splash. And kicking that right leg of Matt Mayhem is Andrews. Kicking the right leg once again.
Come back. I'll give you a peg leg.
He said he'll give you a peg leg. I believe it. That right leg of Matt Mayhem being worked on here by Tanner Andrews. Tanner Andrews very inexperienced, by the way. He's only wrestled in, I think, 2 matches or 3 matches. He was the last pick in the AWE draft this year, the rookie showcase draft, the rookie draft, and hasn't really proven himself. But his partnership with El Contrastico seems very promising from what we saw here on Next Level just a few days ago, and a little complete shot there from Tanner Andrews, putting Matt Mayhem right on the noggin, and Andrews rolling Mayhem up for the cover. And a slow 2 count there from our referee. And Andrews may have been slammed right there on his back, maybe dealing with some back issues after that complete shot. I mean, Mayhem may have driven him with sort of an STO. And Andrews arguing that it was 3, and Mayhem rolls him over. And a 2 count and a kick out there from Andrews.
I was mighty uncomfortable now.
And when you speak to the lack of conditioning like we were earlier with Darren Savior, these two, I mean, we're not 3 minutes, my bad, 3 minutes into this match already, and these guys look tired already, so I don't imagine they'll go much longer. Smack to the chest there by Matt Mayhem. Oh, and another smack to the chest. Oh, and a right there from Tanner Andrews. And Matt Mayhem on jelly legs right now. Irish whip from Andrews, and Matt Mayhem just getting thrown around. The weight difference favors Tanner Andrews.
Come on. Mayhem.
Oh, and Mayhem playing a little bit of possum and a drop kick, rocking Captain Andrews. And Mayhem, yeah, still feeling the effects of that right leg that was targeted very early on in the match by Tanner Andrews. And I'm assuming it may play a role in a senton. We see it from Darren Savior all the time. That senton. There's another one. And Matt Mayhem in control of this match right now. And the left arm, the knee driven right into the inside of the elbow of Tanner Andrews. And Andrews pushing Mayhem off. But Mayhem back on that left arm once again, trying to target that limb much like Tanner Andrews targeted that right leg of Mayhem. Matt Mayhem, one of the more technical wrestlers, not really going to see a ton of big slams, big spots out of Matt Mayhem. He's just going to try to wear you down, limb targeting. And a kick out from Tanner Andrews. That looked very close to 3 on my end. Matt Mayhem maybe calling a shot. And Tanner Andrews grabs the foot. Oh, and an enziguri, dropping Tanner Andrews. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, whoever wins this match has to face the mercenary Charlie Mack in the quarterfinals. We've already got one of our quarterfinals matchups set, and that is Jake Napier, Mr. Loco, versus Cody Cole. And driving that right shoulder into the heart of Matt Mayhem. And once again, going back to the right leg. Not a bad strategy here by Tanner Andrews. Fight fire with fire. Andrews turning into more of a technician as time goes on here in this match. And Mayhem may not be able to stand after this match is done. Oh, and an Irish whip. Mayhem sent careening to the other side of the ring. Oh, and sidesteps Tanner Andrews. Matt Mayhem back to his feet. He grabs Andrews and throws Andrews to the other side of the ring. And these two just playing ping pong. Human ping pong right now, sending each other to the other side of the ring.
1, 2.
The referee at a count of 2 because neither man is to their feet yet.
4. Enough.
Both men still down. I'm telling you, Charlie Mack is going to have slim pickings when this one is over. Oh, and a big move there from Matt Mayhem. What impact to the diaphragm. And even with a slow count from the referee, Matt Mayhem gets 3 on Tanner Andrews. Matt Mayhem is advancing to take on Charlie Mack. We don't have many replays here. I mean, this roll-up here could have been the end, the premature end of this match, but it would be this. This move from Matt Mayhem would deliver the dagger. The Tanner Andrews' hopes of advancing in this tournament. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they die here in the first round. Andrews not happy with how that played out, but Cody Cole is happy with how round 1 played out because he is taking on Mr. Loco, Jake Napier, right here in a singles match, and the winner will fight for the global title in the main event tonight in the semifinals. And guess what? That match is next. Cody Cole, the second ever dual champion in AWE. And Cody Cole holding up that Outlaw title very proudly. He just captured that just a couple of minutes ago. Very proud of that title.
See, people don't know how to work my shit, so I gotta do it myself.
And carrying his first ever singles title with great pride out to the ring here. And I guess he left his tag title in the back. But you know, it's like the new toy versus old toy situation. You know, you get a shiny new belt, you want to carry it out to the ring. Plus, one would argue that a singles title is more meaningful than a tag title, and some would disagree with that statement, but Cody Cole obviously feels that way, as does his brother Damon Kreed. And Jake Napier making his way to the ring. Jake Napier has, I mean, he has had an historic career in TWE and is yet to earn a contract to either Next Level or Intensity here in AWE. And some say that's criminal. You know, he was such a legend in Total Wrestling Extreme. And he's going to look to build upon that here in Emerge as he takes on Cody Cole in the first quarterfinals matchup here of the Tournament of Championships. And these men lock up, but Jake Napier quick to get that front face lock. Oh, but almost a variation of a Northern Lights there from Cody Cole. And Cody Cole carrying that momentum in from that Darren Savior match in round 1. Cody Cole trying to wear down Mr. Loco, trying to wear down Napier. And Napier maybe fading out right here, trying to keep his wits about him as Cole has that submission applied. Oh, and a big slam from Jake Napier. And the cover. And the cameraman needs to get his fingers out of my face. Thank you. Cole not gonna let that figure 4 get put in, or maybe a Boston Crab here. No. These men know each other so well, and it's very apparent here as Loco going for a submission of his own here on Cody Cole. And hooks the leg. And a kick out there from Cody Cole. And these two students of the game. Loco with another sort of small package there on Cole. And Cole needs a breather right now. Jake Napier doing a great job of wearing him down with those submissions and pins, making him use his core to kick out. And don't forget, Loco is the fresher man here. I mean, Cody Cole has already went through such a battle here tonight. And Napier using that headband of Cody Cole to wipe his sweat. And Cole's back in. These two men still feeling each other out here in this quarterfinals matchup and test of strength, and we'll see. And a kick out there. Cody Cole going for a move there. Jake Napier negates the impact and rolls him over into a Boston Crab. High angle there on the Boston Crab from Jake Napier.
Cole, you get it, Bill.
Cody Cole trying to crawl to get a rope break. He's going to get it. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't pick a winner here in this matchup yet. It's so back and forth. These men, they've wrestled each other countless times. I know I've heard the stories of the best of sevens that they used to have. Cody Cole able to... Jake Napier able to kick out. Cody Cole throwing Loco across the ring. Maybe looking for some high-octane aerial offense across the rings. That's exactly what he's looking for, and Loco able to kick the leg out from under Cole. But Cole hops back up to his feet. And it looks like he's going for a neck breaker there. Napier has a history of neck problems. Cole may be setting up for a moonsault. We've never seen it, and it looks like we're not going to see it here tonight either. Misses the moonsault. Almost turned it into like a corkscrew body splash. I don't know. And once again, I mean, he dropped the knee right there into the nads of Mr. Loco. Cody Cole has not perfected the aerial offense yet, and the disappointment shown all over the face of Cole. Loco probably feeling the effects of that knee to the balls that happened mere seconds ago. I mean, if it does damage. Napier goes for the clothesline. Cole with the Pele. Good defense there from Loco, not taking it right on the chin. He didn't play into the hands of Cody Cole. He didn't lean over into that Pele, and it was even able to almost get a hand up to try and block that, but just, you know, the impact of the leg coming, it still was able to rock Loco enough to get a 2 count. But Cody Cole locking in that submission, and he could very well make Napier tap out right here, but Napier able to roll him into the cover. Watch this again. Look at just the experience from Napier. Watch this. Turns that submission into a pin. You don't often see that. And once again, Cole, this time on the other side, seeing if Loco is as strong on that side. Not a bad plan here from Cody Cole. But Napier still able to roll it over into a cover. My goodness, what technicality. And the referee making sure the shoulders are down. What a great job there by our referee here tonight. We've had a couple. Oh, and a German suplex from Mr. Loco, Jake Napier. And he keeps it applied in a second German. And is he looking to disrespect Cody Cole right here with a third German suplex? No, he snaps the Snapdragon suplex. My goodness. He's going to give Cody Cole some neck problems, and this could be 3. But it's not. What a Snapdragon from Mr. Loco. Loco looking. Spine buster, not a spine buster, brain buster. I can't think straight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry. Brain buster. Both men down right now. Loco, I mean, he got Cole up and he held him there for quite some time before dropping him right on the dome. And it's never good when you see somebody fold up the way that Cody Cole did on that brain buster. Cody Cole could be, I don't know, he could be in La La Land, but it looks like he's going for an outside dive and double axe handle to the back of the head.
Back in the ring. Oh, come on. In that ring. 1.
They have to get back in by a count of 10. Standard singles match rules apply. And Napier goes back first right into the side of the ring.
4.
Cole going for a suplex to the inside and had to use every bit of them to get Loco up and over. Cole stepping up. He's right there. He's on the edge. And we've seen him attempt this before. Will he have more success here tonight with the splash? And there it is. Goes for the cover. This could be it. And it's not. Loco just able to get out. And Cole looking up, looking above him. Maybe has an idea. Cole thinking, what is it going to take? As he lands the DDT on Loco. And Cody Cole leaps up and grabs hold of the rafters. And swinging himself in a coffin drop. Once again, that could be it. Count to 1,000,000. And Loco able to kick out. Not many people survive that. And everybody feels the same way that I do. That was dangerous on Cody Cole's behalf. I mean, this whole building could come down. It's old. It's old and it doesn't have much charm, but it houses AWE, and that makes its equity go up for sure. And a big move from Jake Napier. And goes to hook the leg, but he doesn't. Decided that's not going to be enough. And Loco landing right on the face of Cody Cole. Oh, and the double leg drop across the midsection, hooking the leg. And Loco's more experienced than that. He needs to hook the far leg, and he knows it. He's experienced. He's been around this business for 20 plus years, according to him. But Cole acting like the veteran, throwing Napier across the ring. Cole lining it up. Got him in position. And a big clothesline, it looked like there. And Loco, his lights are out. And if Cody Cole can get to the cover, this could be it. Loco starting to stir. And Cole maybe looking for the dagger here. Looking to advance to the semifinals. And a lackadaisical Code of Cole. And Cole needs to get to the cover. And 2. And a kick out. Loco able to survive. I guarantee you, if Cody Cole got all of that Code of Cole, Loco's not kicking out at this juncture. I mean, these men have taken so much out of each other. The rafter coffin drop. And Cole taking the pads off. The gloves are off, so to speak. And a kick maybe caught him in the back of the shoulder there, but enough, just enough impact there to drop Cody Cole. And Loco now measuring, slapping the leg, and we know what it is. Or do we? And Loco charging. Oh, and he just knocked the head of Cody Cole clean off. And Cole is going to have to eat this one. Good night. And 3. And watch this. I mean, what a veteran. Able to turn that into a cradle. And that Snapdragon. Snapdragons don't get much better, much more gruesome than what it was then when Mr. Loco hit it. And this rafter coffin drop, I mean, high risk, high reward, but just couldn't get the 3. And we were all shocked. But this kick, I mean, he delivered that. He prime delivered that thing. He had it quick. Cody Cole will leave here still as Outlaw Champion and Tag Team Champion.
I have a word with you for a second. You just went for one hell of a match and earned a spot in the final, fighting for the TWE Emerge Global Championship against the winner of the Mercenary Charlie Mack and Matt Mayhem later on. What are your thoughts and what do you want to do with it? Who do you want to win that match?
Mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Mayhem and Charlie Mack. One of them is going to face Mr. Loco Jake Napier for the global title here tonight. And I can't wait to see which one it is. If I was a betting man, My money would probably be on Charlie Mack. Just given the fact that obviously Revelation could get involved at any point if need be. But don't count Matt Mayhem out. I mean, he made it this far. You know, he beat Tanner Andrews, and that's not that impressive of a feat. But if you're watching, and like I've been saying, if you followed TWE on Facebook, you've seen Matt Mayhem. You've seen what he can do. You've seen who he can beat, and slim chance for Matt Mayhem here. Obviously, Jake Napier thinks that Charlie Mack is going to win as well, but you know, anyone can beat anyone on any given day. Don't think that it's a foregone conclusion that Charlie Mack has a berth in the semifinals. Charlie Mack is focused. He's ready. But Matt Mayhem, the look that was on his face when he entered was also very, very focused and ready and willing to go to war with the mercenary here on Emerge, Episode 1. Charlie Mack says, "Welcome to my world," and these two lock up, collar and elbow. And who can get the better of this exchange? And it's going to be Charlie Mack.
Oh, yeah. Is that all you got?
Matt Mayhem not impressed by Mr. GoArmy.com himself. And Matt Mayhem looking to win this exchange, and he will, throwing the mercenary to the ground. And a big clothesline delivered from Mayhem. Mayhem looking to take part in that semifinals match for the Global Championship. What an accomplishment that would be for Matt Mayhem as he's targeting the left arm of Charlie Mack. Oh, and the knee. We saw that earlier against Tanner Andrews. And now, joint manipulation here from Matt Mayhem. Prying and bending the finger back, trying to make Mack submit. And that looks like a pin to me. Referee not counting it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But Charlie Mack gets to the ropes. Yeah, both shoulders were definitely down. That's one you got to rule a pin right there. Matt Mayhem, with the momentum early on in this matchup, not something that you'd expect necessarily, as he twists the left foot and in turn the ankle of Charlie Mack. And drops the knee right there on the shin. Matt Mayhem, he has that look on his face and he goes to do something, but Charlie Mack wisely getting out of the ring. Mayhem looks like he could be setting something up.
Not bad. Not bad.
But maybe not. Charlie Mack.
This is my world.
Charlie Mack getting back in the ring. Mayhem scooting backwards. Mayhem on the attack, but Charlie Mack lifts the foot up. And he looks like he hit Mayhem right there in the sternum, right there in the chest. Not somewhere you want to get a size 13. Charlie Mack, big drop kick from Charlie Mack. That could seal the deal right there.
1, 2. 2 count.
It does not. Charlie Mack, what a drop kick.
That's 3. It was 2 count.
Charlie Mack with the sinister smile, the grin on the face, probably not taking Matt Mayhem too seriously. But you know, on intensity, Charlie Mack is used to fighting guys like Chris Davidson, Damon Kreed, you know, Henry Mack in the Quest for Gold tournament, and there's a big move there from Matt Mayhem.
1, 2.
And a kick out.
2 count.
Charlie Mack may not want to be overlooking competition, though. Not here in this tournament with so much at stake later on. And the submission here, Matt Mayhem looking to lock it in, and he has it. Charlie Mack is in a bad way right now. Needs to get to the ropes. Needs to break the submission. And Matt Mayhem looking to keep him from doing so. And Mack able to roll him over into a
2
pin.
count. Break up submission.
Great ring awareness. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I can't pick a winner here. My money is probably still on Charlie Mack, but right now, these men have been going back and forth for the better part of this matchup. Mack kicking the kidneys, the ribs, the obliques of Matt Mayhem. Going for a suplex, and he lands it. Charlie Mack starting to stack, starting to build momentum here in this quarterfinals matchup. And Mayhem, you can hear the pain, the agony in the voice of Matt Mayhem. Mack staring him down, roundhouse, drops Mayhem. Charlie Mack going for that king of battle, trying to get Mayhem up, and good defense there, and maybe the weak lower back of Charlie Mack also playing a factor, but that's okay. He has more than one trick up his sleeve, and there it is. Rules of engagement.
1, 2, 3.
And Charlie Mack is moving on. Look at the drop kick. I mean, what precision on the drop
1,
kick.
2. 2 count.
And we went for the rules of engagement right here, and Matt Mayhem turned this into just what a move there, putting Mack right on his face.
2 count.
But Mack with the resiliency to get out. At the end, rules of engagement would seal the deal. The king of battle, though, I'm wondering, is that back going to come into play in the semifinals match against Jake Napier coming up next? And ladies and gentlemen, our bracket has been filled out, and now we know whoever wins this is going to face the Liberator for the world title next week in the main event. Charlie Mack and Jake Napier looking to win the global championship, the vacant Emerge Global Championship. Jake Napier, an impressive showing against Cody Cole. I'm not sure who took more damage in their quarterfinals match, Jake Napier or Charlie Mack. Probably Jake. But I don't know, that lower back of Charlie Mack could come into play later on in this matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, notice that throughout this tournament so far, his match against Matt Mayhem, Charlie Mack has not had any stablemates help him, and that shows two things. Okay, that shows the trust that Revelation has in Charlie Mack, and that shows the arrogance that Charlie Mack has in himself. That because you know they could be there helping him sweep this tournament, but they're not, and it's because he told them not to be there. Nick Alexander, Chase Carnage, Darren Savior is in the building right now. This contest is an intensity rules match for the vacant TWE Emerge Global Championship. No disqualification and falls count anywhere are in effect. When you're ready, let this championship bout begin. And intensity rules once again are in effect because it is a championship match. And these TWE Emerge Championship matches with intensity rules are going to be, in a word, intense. I mean, falls count anywhere, no disqualification, and a hip toss there from Charlie Mack. Charlie Mack wins that exchange with Jake Napier and the ref on top of the pin there. And a big right to the forehead and another. And another.
Come on, Napier. Get up.
Charlie Mack and Jake Napier have a history together, and most recently on intensity number 6, Jake Napier fought for a contract against Charlie Mack and did not win. Charlie Mack went to shake his hand, said, "I'll take you to the promised land," tried to get him to join Revelation. Jake Napier said no as he DDTs Charlie Mack and hooks the leg, going for the cover. And a quick kick out at 1 from Charlie Mack. Jake Napier said no thank you and didn't shake the hand, actually flipped Charlie Mack off, disgusted at the offer of working with him. And that is just the latest in their long line of bouts that they've had against one another. And I don't know who got the worst of that exchange right there. I mean, DDT on one end and a spine buster on the other. And with the no disqualification and falls count anywhere being in effect here in this championship match, I think we could literally see anything much like we saw earlier when Darren Savior took on Cody Cole in the opening match. And Kendo and a bat, and the bat wins. And a super kick connecting Charlie Mack right on the chin. Loco, what a super kick. Charlie Mack just able to get out, just able to escape that pin attempt. And taking the back to the spine, to the vertebrae of Charlie Mack. And now applying a submission with the bat across the larynx, across the throat of Charlie Mack is Jake Napier. Charlie Mack able to fight out, or so we thought. Headbutt from Mr. Loco. Loco hooks the leg. 2 count kick out there. And with the bat right there behind the leg, Loco trying to sit in, looked like he was looking for a single leg Boston Crab. But good defense there by Charlie Mack, able to grab the bat. Maybe not the best idea the Locos had. Oh, and a low blow. A low blow with the bat. And that's just disgusting, despicable, to say the least. And thrown into the side of the battleground. Oh, and Charlie Mack just, this isn't right, just slamming the door shut on the hopes of winning the global title here tonight. And there's no way Charlie Mack can't be thinking about it on the concrete. concrete. Someone, please. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Watch this replay. It's sick to watch. The concrete, just the thought of skull, of bone, meeting that hard cement, that ground, and looking to get revenge as Loco, as he plants. You see Charlie Mack holding the head and rolling over Loco, and a kick out. And now a cover from Loco. And ladies and gentlemen, it wouldn't be the main event of the night without the spectacle, the atmosphere that we have here at the Battleground right now, in a German throwing Mr. Loco back in the ring. And the referee checking on Jake Napier, and he has good cause to do so. That DDT on the concrete. There. And Charlie Mack setting it up. We know what it is. That elbow drop connecting with Loco. And now he has it. He's trying to lock it in. Oh, and he's wrenching back. Charlie Mack has the submission locked in. Napier trying to play defense with that left arm, trying to cut off, trying to alleviate the pressure. But Mack rolls into a cover, a quick cover. Experience being shown. All the experience in the world, all the experience needed to win the global title is right here in the ring between these two men. Charlie Mack goes for the roundhouse, and Jake Napier had it scouted. Napier with a super kick. Oh, and the Shining Wizard right there connecting with the back of the skull. And Napier, we saw him do it. We saw him do it to the future Cody Cole, the dual champion, and now Loco looking to secure victory and the global championship here and earn a spot to fight for the world title next week. And he's charging it up, and he makes solid contact. And I would be surprised if Charlie Mack can get out of this one. That's got to be a count to $1 million. And no, Charlie Mack able to kick out, and you hear the chants. You hear the chants. Oh, and Jake Napier showing disrespect to Charlie Mack, locking in his own submission upon him. The submission that Charlie Mack has submitted so many competitors with. And it's only poetic that he would know how to evade and how to escape the submission that he uses. And Charlie Mack is still trying to collect himself. What a kick from Mr. Loco, and I thought that sealed the deal. And when you think about it, you know, what else is there that Loco can do at this point? He's given Charlie Mack his best shot that he has, his trick card up his sleeve. That kick didn't put him away, and there's no way he's going for a rules of engagement right into the block. And that's it. And a quick kick out from Jake Napier. And Napier blocks. Blocks again, elbow to the midsection. And now Napier turning the tide, throwing Mack into the side of into the wall there. Loco measuring up and just kissing the foot is Charlie Mack.
1, 2.
And Mack able to kick out and remain attached to the leg there. Ankle lock applied, the ref scurrying to see if Loco's going to submit here in this global championship bout. And a mule kick. Oh, and just a Spartan kick. And these two men beating the living crap out of each other. They don't like each other, and it's very apparent here in this match. Charlie Mack Charlie Mack trying to end the career, and Loco just escapes, just gets out of the way of that punt kick. And Charlie Mack with the standing, stalling suplex throw back into the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to crown a global champion here on Emerge Episode 1. We just don't know which of these two men it's going to be right now. Charlie Mack staying on the offensive. Kick to the gut, a kick to the back. And he's setting up King of Battle. He has Napier in position. It's only a matter of time. Napier lands on his feet. Napier goes for the kick. Mack dodges. Roundhouse connects right on the chin, right to the throat of Loco. But Napier knows that's not going to seal the deal. Striking Loco in the forehead. Oh, and just bashing the head there against the mat. Napier able to get out of the way. Kicks the leg over for good measure. And a leg DDT. And holding onto the leg, trying to apply the submission, and the ref staying on top of the shoulders here.
Give up! No! Give up! No! Give up!
Like we said earlier, these men have a history. They've gone back and forth with victories. Their careers parallel one another, and one of these two are going to go on to greater things than the other here tonight. It starts with this global championship match leading into next week. This match has taken so much out of these two. The spots that we've seen, the pain that these two have had to endure here, and it's all for the TWE Emerge Global Championship. Whoever walks out of this one is going to be the rightful champion, without a doubt. Charlie Mack, I don't know what he could be setting up. We don't see him do this often. Could be going for that drop kick. No! No! He just stole Mr. Loco's arm boom! And he's going to... And maybe not. And maybe not. And maybe not.
I will never be better than me.
And he slaps Loco. And Loco gives him a smack of his own. And a punch to the gut. And another. And a third. And a fourth. Loco gouging the eyes. Kick to the gut and a DDT, rolling Charlie Mack over into a heap. Hooking the leg and a kick out.
Come on!
These two men are going through hell because they want to be the global champion. They want to be better than the man across the ring from them. And that's what it's all about. It's about the competition, the competitive nature of these two. One of them going to come out of here on top, and the alpha and the global champion, more importantly, going for the kick, doesn't get it. Charlie Mack had it scouted, and there it is, going for rules of engagement, doesn't get it. Going for a Hurricane Rana, but it results in a powerbomb. Bad decision from Loco, and Charlie Mack makes him pay, pulling him up by the head, by the hair on his head, and setting up King of Battle. But will the back be able to stabilize for Charlie Mack this match? It will. But we've seen him land on his feet before, but he's not going to. He just ate it, and that's it. That is it. And Charlie Mack.
See, Napier? That's why I'm the King of Battle.
That's why he's the King of Battle. I think this is why he's the King of Battle. Look at this. All's fair in love and war, but my God, have some humanity, Charlie Mack. There's no way. Watch this. I mean, you kind of can't see because of the replay graphic, but I mean, it was right on the chin. I've never seen a more on-target kick, and Napier is really coming into his own. And talk about on-target kicks. That kick right there, just this match. You know, I don't want to call it match of the show because of that Savior and Cole classic that we saw earlier. But I mean, when you look at the matches on the card here tonight, this one stands out as brutal. The storytelling involved, everything from start to finish, everything was so poetic.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new
It just all came together for Charlie Mack, and he's going to go face Liberator next week for the vacated world title.
That's tough. Maybe I'll see you again in the future. For now, I'm on to bigger and better things. Next week, Liberator, watch yourself. I'll be the world champion again.
Warning, the Liberator. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Charlie Mack. It's Liberator. That's the main event next week for the Emerge World Championship. And I can't wait to see it. Thank you guys so much for watching Emerge #1. You don't understand the support that you are giving us just by watching the video. Go ahead and Cody Cole that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.